Well, there's a pro and con of being on the Tech Today team, and my team will vouch for it. It means that we are always traveling on the show, thinking on our feet, and bringing you the best tech content. But if you think about these professional mics and a lovely strapping camera person on the other end and then a producer over here, I don't have those luxuries all the time. And even though this is a TV show, along with being a digital product and of course a website, often you have to shoot on your own. For me, not sponsored at all, the iPhone does the trick. Very often, we have a few tricks which we'll share with you, and I'll give you one right away, which is that we use it in action mode, but you need that in bright, well-lit environments. But then what do you do about the key element? I've done a bit of radio and a bunch of podcasts in my time, and you need good audio. Right now, I'm using a professional mic, a Rode mic, along with a 5D camera. This setup costs a couple of lakhs. But if you already have the supercomputer in your pocket, how do you get good sound on this? We've been using the DJI mic for some time. It's been a very extensive review of this particular product. Yes, we've also used the Rode Wireless Go for several digital shoots, but this has made our show broadcast worthy in terms of sound on many an occasion. Again, this is not sponsored in any way, but you open it up and it's a nifty setup with transmitters and receivers. The minute you open it up, you can pluck this out, and as you can see, I'm out here in the open. Set it up by putting it in your iPhone through this pogo stick, switching on your camera, and because DJI is an official accessory of Apple's iPhone, you do get it in the Apple Store as well. Instantaneously, you're getting sound levels of two mics. That's mic number 1 and that's mic number 2. This case is just like your AirPods or any truly wireless earbuds, keeps charging, and that's great. 14-15 hours when you're on the go, and this keeps telling you how much charge is left and how much it is charging on the spot as well. You also can do this on Android devices with a few settings changes, which you can always do as soon as you plug it in. But since it's with an iPhone, it does a stellar job. And let me show you a real-world demo, picking up only one mic. You can do this with a guest as well. And you've seen me, by the way, in London using just this setup with a professional camera. It plugs into that effortlessly. You've seen me use this setup so often when we're out on the streets. You've seen me use this setup even in the studio. And most importantly, I'm going to hand over my mic on a day when I have the luxury of my team members joining me. And already you'll notice that the mic is on. It's got maybe a few hours of charge in it. The green light means that it is recording. The red light now means that it is also recording locally. So just in case something turns awry and doesn't work on the iPhone, doesn't get recorded, it is recording locally with a set amount of time. You can connect it then to a computer and take that file out. And just to give you some perspective, this is me talking to a very expensive setup, ready for broadcast, ready for top-level 4K YouTube content on my broadcast mic in an outdoor environment. This is me on my iPhone 14 Pro Max, a video monster, along with the DJI mic. This is the sound quality with this setup, a phone that's always in my pocket, along with a 35,000 rupee mic, which is wireless, has great range, and this is me on a professional camera setup. I just want to give you guys some perspective about how technology can actually make all of us creators, and the best technology is already in your pocket. It turns out to be a smartphone with a few nifty hacks and embellishments. You could be maybe giving me some competition on Tech Today. So just to give you guys some perspective, this is a professional camera setup, maybe a couple of lakhs to get this and this microphone. We can use this to create 4K stellar YouTube content and everything you see on Tech Today on TV as well. This is the supercomputer in my pocket all throughout the iPhone 14 Pro Max, an absolute video monster, along with the DJI mic, which happens to be, now you'd be able to hear me very clearly, which happens to be an official Apple accessory which you get on the Apple Store all over the world. That's how DJI has planned out their distribution. And you can see that the audio quality here in an outdoor environment sounds like this. When you're talking about the professional camera setup, this is how it sounds. When you're talking about the iPhone 14 Pro Max, which is in your pocket, along with the DJI mic, this is how it sounds.